fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
Hello and welcome to Living Local 15. Today is a great day to have a great day, so I hope you are enjoying it. Did you know that September is Self-Care Awareness Month? Now, I feel like we need a self-care awareness year. You know, the past couple of years has been kind of crazy, and we've had to learn and relearn how to take care of ourselves. And so there's nothing like some good self-care practice and tips. And you know, these are things that we know about. But my question to you, are you doing them? Are you putting these nuggets into your schedule to make sure that you are feeling good and energized to tackle your day, tackle your week, and accomplish everything? We have a great show for you today, so stay here and I will see you after the break.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
I am such a foodie, so I am so excited to try out this popular Irish pub in downtown Fort Wayne called J.K. O'Donnell's. Let's give it a try. I am here with Sean, the general manager at J.K. O'Donnell's. Hi, Sean.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. And so basically this place, as I'm going to call it, JK's or the pub, because that's what the locals do.
Exactly. You got to be local now.
Right. So tell me about the background of the Irish theme and just let us know about this place.
Yeah, so our original owners are owners of Fort Wayne Metals, and they actually own a plant in Ireland, and they wanted to bring back a little bit of Ireland to Fort Wayne. So literally, the rumor is that we transplanted a bar from Ireland, brought it here. It's not really the case, but we wanted to have an authentic Irish pub. One of our original bartenders, his name is Baza. He's from Ireland. He's still here to this day, 15 years later. We are under new ownership a couple years back. It's not anything new. But actually our original bartenders here, Carrie and Leah, actually bought it, and we're just kind of keeping that torch running and trying to not mess it up.
Yes, I love that. So they started working here as bartenders and then they became the owners.
Then they bought it,
and two females running this place, a pub, and it's such an experience. So let us know what's going on. Like, what type of events do you have coming up and when's the best night to come in?
Oh, well, the great thing is right now we're actually celebrating 15 years. We have live music 3 times a week. The last Thursday of the month is Ragtag Bunch Night. Anybody that comes in loves it. It's a group of guys that come and do sea shanties and Irish songs, and the whole bar is banging on tables, banging on bars. It's one of the funnest nights possible.
Well, I'm excited to try some stuff.
That's what we're here for, right?
Yes. Joining me now is the executive chef, Ryan Patterson. Hi, Ryan.
Hi.
Thanks so much for joining us and really putting together this amazing looking spread. I'm really excited about it. And so tell me, what are we looking at?
Well, let's start with the start, Scotch eggs right here, one of our biggest sellers here at J.K. O'Donnell's. Appetizer, we take hard-boiled eggs, wrap them in Irish banger sausage, with a little mustard, and then bread them and deep fry them, and you get honey mustard on the side and a little potato pancake, or a boxty they call it, and in Ireland.
Let's give it a taste.
Yeah, you got to get that honey mustard too.
Wow. That is an interesting combination. Okay, what is this beauty?
So this here is an unsung dish at JK's, I think. More people, if they tried it, they would really like it. It's Irish curry over chips. And it's a very mild curry sauce. It's sweeter than spicy, so it's pretty approachable for anybody. It's got a little bit of a bold flavor, but it's not overpowering.
Okay.
And it's got vegetables, mixed vegetables in it.
Now, is this a popular dish?
If people in the know.
If you know,
you know.
I like
and,
that.
And I wish that people that are afraid to approach it tried a little bit more, because I think they would really like it.
What I like about it is it's kind of like a combination between healthy, and you can be a little naughty.
Yeah, yeah.
With the actual French fries,
With
but
yeah.
all the vegetables on top, and
The
it's not too
vegetables.
much curry. You know, sometimes it's like, oh, will it be too overpowering? It's not. I love this.
And the
Yummy.
Irish curry is generally sweeter than your Indian and any of those Asian curries. It's meant to be sweeter because they, from what I've read, they don't like all that spice over there.
Yes.
So they tend towards sweet.
So much yumminess. Let's see what's next. So, of course,
The fish and chip.
Look at that. Look at that. That is a huge fish. What type of fish is it?
It's cod.
Cod.
Icelandic cod. I work really hard to get the same exact cod every single time. I think it's the best. The Icelandic fish I feel like is the best, especially for this dish.
Yes.
And if we sell hundreds of Scotch eggs,
Really?
I can't tell you how many fish and chips. Sometimes it's in the hundreds in a night. Very popular. People come in here just for that. There are people that have shown up at a convention at the Grand Wayne Center, and they come once a year for that convention, and they come to JK's and they always want the fish and chip because that's what
look
they
at
get.
this thing. It's so huge. And
Yeah,
then
it's
you
our
have some slaw.
house-made coleslaw we have, and then tartar sauce and garlic aioli. We make all that in-house.
Garlic aioli.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got yourself a fish and chip.
I like it. It looks and tastes amazing. Okay, now this beauty here, look at this bread, and we have a wedge salad going on. Tell me about the sandwich.
So that sandwich, my favorite sandwich that we make, the corned beef and slaw. You can get it as a duo where you get half the sandwich and a half salad or a cup of soup. You can also get it as a full sandwich with chips on the side. This obviously is the half as a duo. It's got thin sliced corned beef,
What's the
more
dressing?
coleslaw, and Swiss cheese. And the dressing is for
Wow.
the salad. That's blue cheese for the salad.
I'm gonna do a little
You
dippy
dip
dip for
it,
the
dip it.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go, guys. Yum, yum.
And that wedge salad is, I think it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's got Irish bacon on there, blue cheese crumbles, hard-boiled egg,
That is
tomato,
delicious.
cucumber.
So good. So what is your favorite out of all of this?
Out of all of this, I would say the corned beef and slaw is my favorite. This comes in at a really close second
And now we're washing it down.
with the Man and Superman.
Man and Superman cocktail. And this is
Another-
because you guys are known for your whiskey.
Yep.
And so, what type of whiskey is in this?
And Buffalo Trace, and we infuse that. Vanilla and ginger.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can taste those notes.
It's got a nice lemon twist on there. We sell a lot of that. So I infuse the Buffalo Trace with fresh ginger, vanilla, and then let it cool down and let it mix it up and sell a lot of those.
All right, guys, the verdict is in. I have tried everything and it's so good. I am loving this Irish curry over chips and this beauty over here, which is the corned beef and slaw.
Yeah.
Yes, and the wedge salad. So yummy. And cheers, of course, with this yummy whiskey cocktail. Thank you so much.
Thank
Chef.
you so
This is
much.
great.
Yeah, it was great. I'm glad you all are here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Cheers.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group. You're watching Living Local 15.
Today we have a special guest in studio, Tony Hudson, Executive Director of Blue Jacket, which is a career services organization. Hi, Tony.
Hi there. Thank you very much for having me.
Yes, welcome to Living Local 15.
Thank you. I heard I'm one of the first in studio. I'm excited about that.
Yes, you are. It's very exciting for you to be here. And we want to know about Blue Jacket and all of the amazing services that you're offering to the community.
Yeah.
So just tell me about Blue Jacket.
Well, thank you. We've been around since 2005, and we help individuals with barriers go through a training and get prepared for the world of work. A lot of people who aren't working presently and say, I just need a leg up, and we provide that through our Blue Jacket Academy, and we also hire a lot of people in-house. So we have a clothing store, a cleaning service, and we're soon opening up a new enterprise that will allow us to hire more individuals wanting to emerge into the world of work.
That's amazing. And so how do you guys find the individuals that need the services, or how do they find you?
See, individuals hear about us word of mouth many times. I don't think we advertise well enough, but it could be a person with a disability, intellectual or physical disability, that says, hey, I just don't know if an employer would know how to accommodate all of my restrictions with work. So we reach out to those entities. We work with halfway houses. We work with the criminal justice system, people who have been in trouble with the law. We have gotten really good at serving individuals returning home from prison. And employers on the tail end say, hey, your training and your preparation services have done really good. We want to hire them. So we work with well over 80 local employers to hire our individuals long-term into a career.
Yes, and so the process, when people start to work with you guys, is it a step-by-step process that you take them through, onboard them, and give them every tool to get them to the interview process?
Really good. I think you're advertising for us. Well done.
Yes, it's amazing what you guys are doing.
Yeah, so we feel really strongly that many times people say, hey, I want to work, but they really don't, or they could be restricted by some other type of barrier preventing them to work. So the step-by-step process is a really quick orientation. They actually hear it word of mouth from graduates who've been there, done that. A lot of my staff on staff are graduates of the program as well, which is really cool. And then they go through this 2-week training, which only about 60% of the people who start finish this program, the Blue Jacket Academy. It's learning how to get and keep employment. Everyone has to dress business professional. We provide free clothes to them through that thrift store I was just mentioning.
Yes.
And they have to be on time, they have to have their assignments complete, and if they don't follow through with that process, an employer on the back end says, they're not showing us their behaviors that they're really truly motivated to work for me, so therefore we're not going to hire that individual if they fall out of our process. So it's relatively easy, it's just 2 weeks of time, it's 40 hours.
That's great. And so the next step, or I guess a big feature that you guys do annually, is the Second Chance art exhibit.
Yes.
So tell me about the exhibit that's coming up soon.
Yeah, believe it or not, we started this 7 years ago because we moved away from serving people who have been to jail or prison. But we named it Second Chance because we didn't want to move too far away with where we cut our teeth, our roots.
Yes.
And so we wanted to celebrate those individuals who have been in trouble with the law, have done really well, they bought their houses, they started families, they have worked jobs for 10, 15 years. They are productive, they're a contributing member of society, they're confident, they're strong, and they are our neighbors, our and family members that are doing really well. So to celebrate them, we pair them with some of the best artists in Fort Wayne. Those artists tell the stories in triptychs, in a series of either paintings, sculptures, mixed media, you name it. The artists that come from all over have a different style that tells the story of redemption, which is pretty cool.
The story of redemption.
Yeah.
Man, how inspiring is that? And so you brought in a piece.
Yes.
This is beautiful. Tell me about it.
So believe it or not, this is a story of a person who hasn't been in trouble with the law, but this is a story of, and I'm going to change the name because she is a domestic violence victim.
Okay.
Her name's Amy, and so she evaded this life of domestic violence where she felt like she was a caged bird. And this artist, Angela Hudson, who's one of the best artists in Fort Wayne, by the way, depicted this story in 3 paintings. This one of a bluebird singing, and it's mixed media. It's just absolutely gorgeous, but it's full of color. The one prior to that, where she was captive, has no color. And so symbolism really plays a big part in the way that the artists are able to tell the stories. That symbolism is awesome for Mickey's story, where Jared Applegate was telling the story about this woman who actually was a backup singer for Prince. She's going to be there, and part of all of the ceremony of this incredible art exhibit is that Mickey's going to sing. No one knows this, but until you tell everyone.
Yes.
But she's going to be singing halfway through, which is going to be really exciting. But everything about her life has been center stage. And so Jared wanted to say, hey, her highlights, her triumphs have been center stage, but also when she fell down and she made some mistakes, that has been center stage. But now look at her. She is beautiful. She is awesome. She is strong. And so she's gonna sing her story of redemption as well.
Oh, that is so wonderful. So you all have to check out this exhibit that's happening. Tell us the date and time.
It is at Blue Jacket on South Calhoun, which is awesome. It's in this huge gallery in the back of our office space. Everyone wants to go to South Calhoun because that's where the resurgence is starting.
Yes.
Tell you that story some other day.
Yes.
However, it is Friday, September 9th at 5:30.
Okay, and where can people go to get tickets?
If you go to bluejacketinc.org, right at the homepage, there's a second chance. There's an availability to purchase tickets there.
All right, so check out the Second Chance art exhibit happening soon. Go to that website. And Tony, thank you so much for coming in today.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
It's so great listening to these stories.
Thank
you so much. We'll be right back. This segment is sponsored by Ivy Tech. Joining me are two students at Ivy Tech in the technology program. I have Eric and Ted. And Eric, you are in your second year of the program, so now you get to have more fun and customize it. Tell me about your experience, your personal experience in the program so far.
It's going good. The teacher is amazing. He's been helping us a lot during those classes, labs, doing homework, teach us how to do stuff, and learning to help us for our future.
And Ted, you have a different path. Yes, you're in your first year, but final year, because you decided to do a technology certificate. So what made you choose that way?
Well, Jessica, I left the Navy, was in the federal job for quite a while, and decided it was no longer for me. So I've always been interested in the trades. Ivy Tech was actually, I lived across the street. I saw Ivy Tech every day, and it made me interested. And the trades, I think, are kind of the future. We've gotten away from it. There's so many people out there that forget that, when they need service, there's not the availability. It's in a demand right now, and I think it's the right way to go.
Yeah, it is. It is the right way to go, and you guys are learning so much for your future. And so after you complete this program, you will have your associates.
Yeah.
That's exciting. And so what do you plan on doing next?
I plan to go to Michigan, Ferris University for my bachelor's degree, 4 years, and then try to get a job before I get there, because I could save money and pay for my classes and my tuition and stuff.
That's good. I like that. And you mentioned that you were a veteran.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And so speak to that side of it. So that shows me you have a lot of different options through this program. So anyone with any background, encourage those who may be thinking about it.
Absolutely. I think, with the trades, it also requires a level of discipline, and I think the military members have that already, have learned that, it's instilled in them, and they can bring that to this type of program and be successful. The one thing I love about this program is all the instructors. You normally heard the thing, if you can't do, you teach.
Right.
Here, they also do. They're working in the industry. So you're relying on that expertise. They have the hands-on, and they're showing you the hands-on, so it makes it very, very useful.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. They do it and they teach it, and we're going to have an opportunity to talk to an instructor here at Ivy Tech. Hi, Ashley.
Hi.
Hi, so you are an instructor here.
Yes.
But you have a very interesting path because you were a student before.
That's correct.
How incredible. Tell me about that transition.
Well, it was actually a recent transition, so I actually just finished my schooling in May, and then I jumped right in and became an instructor.
Wow, congratulations on graduating. And how cool is that? So through this program, you graduated and now you're teaching and you're able to transfer those skills. How has the teaching been so far?
So far, so good. I think it's been really helpful that I just finished up my program, so I know what it's like to be the student on the other side, and I'm hoping to translate that into teaching as well.
Yeah, and so with that path, what advice would you give to students who are currently in the program that are interested in making that transition themselves?
What I've been saying is that you're going to get as much out of it as you invest into it. So I think the more a student puts into the effort of learning, they're going to get all that back out.
And as a student, well, I'm going to take you back to a couple of months ago. As a student, tell me about your experience in the program and the things that you found helpful to set you up to this career.
I found a lot of things helpful. They really set you up with certain certifications that you need to go through your career. Just the experience of just getting your hands on the equipment that you really don't get to do a lot otherwise. That was kind of beneficial to jumping in and running around on your own.
And then, and so now this crossover is here and you're embarking on a whole new territory. And people at home that may be interested in this program, what would you say to them if they're considering, should I enroll, should I not?
I would say you should definitely enroll. One of the nice things about HVAC is it's a job that has a lot of security in it. It's not something that can be shipped overseas and created. You will always have a job in this industry.
Yes, I love that. You know, the robots can't take over.
That's right.
So you will always have a job.
You'll always have a job.
Well, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for speaking with us and good luck on
Thank
this
you.
new job and on this new journey.
Appreciate it.
You got it, yes. This segment sponsored by Ivy Tech. Well, that's our show for today. I want for you to be sure to get in those self-care tips and shout it out on social. Head over to our social pages to let me know, are you taking care of yourself and what tips do you have for all of us? And remember, it's never too late to live your best life. So have a great rest of your day and I will see you tomorrow.
Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.